Hello friends, I'm still here. I may be gone, but not forgotten, or at least I haven't forgotten about recording these videos, a combination of lots of work and family member falling ill kept me away from recording a couple of these videos. I'm trying to catch up. The family member is all right. Work continues apace at work, so it's just a matter of finding the time to do this, and I'm sitting down to do a bunch of videos I had not been able to do before. So without further ado, let's catch up with RPG A Day 2019. And I'm recording day 14 today, a little later than usual, but let's jump on this. And today's topic is guide. And the guide is an integral part of our hobby. From the Dungeon Master's Guide, which is probably the first guide I bought for an RPG, and lots of systems have their own guides. It's either a separate book or part of the composition of your role-playing game. You have your player section and your DMs or GM, storyteller, whatever you want to call it. But today I want to talk about a particular guide that I find very, very useful. I didn't use this for the topic of day 5, which was space, but today for a guide, I want to recommend a guide to sci-fi gaming, and it's Mr. Kevin Crawford's Stars Without Number. If you follow me on social media, at Sunglar on Twitter, or my collaborations to Stargazer's World, excuse me, you'll know that I'm a big fan from the first edition, and last year I ran a very successful campaign using Stars Without Number, and Kevin has a great system, a great simple old school system in here, which is useful and you can use and you can run. But even if you don't want to play these old school games, you want to play a Starfinder, you want to play Fantasy Flight Star Wars, you want to play old school West End Games D6 Star Wars, there's tools for you here. No matter what RPG, what style of sci-fi RPG you want to play, it's here. Kevin Crawford has a series of tools for you to create your sandbox games. It includes tools to generate a star system, worlds. Worlds have what he calls world tags, which are descriptions which tell you something about the world, and then you combine two and you make up your world, like corporate and decline. No, that's refugees and heavy industry. Gives you a description of the world is like, opponents, challenges, ideas. He describes worlds in the terms of what's important for a game, not astrophysics. He has a faction tool for managing your power groups in your campaigns. Details for places, names. It's a great sandbox game. It's a great tool for you to run your sci-fi games. Can't recommend it enough. I've got a game designer crush on him. By now I've pretty much got all the books he's put out. He has Silent Legions, which is sandbox horror, Godbound, which where you play demigods, and always I think it feels a little bit like Exalted, but I've never played Exalted. That's like my peripheral knowledge about it. Fantasy games. I can't recommend it enough. This is a great guide for your sci-fi games, and his other games, his other publications are great for other settings. So I can't recommend Mr. Kevin Crawford's work enough as your guide, not just into sandbox gaming, which I've really been turned on to by the books, but gaming in general. There's lots of good ideas and good advice that you can use in your tables. So thank you for listening. I'll see you on the next video.